Happy New Year, Amber Walsh here, just hopping on for a very quick video. Let's talk about New Year's resolutions. I don't call my goals New Year's resolutions. I call them goals because that's what they are. And it will take me a long time and I may not reach them, but that's okay. So let's talk about some goals. I have them written in my planner. And I just want to go over some of my goals because I think, first of all, it will hold me accountable, and second, maybe it will inspire you. So, one thing I really want to do this year is reduce my debt. Credit card debt needs to go. That's the number one goal. Start a garden is number two. Really doesn't have to be robust, just a couple of raised beds. We're going to try and start growing a few of our own foods, and I'm going to learn how to can foods, so that'll be really helpful for my family and will help my budget and help me reduce that debt. Third is earn my doctorate. I will not get that this year. It is going to take me another year, so I'm hoping by this time next year I will be very, very close to my doctorate, probably like that semester, hopefully. I want to build an emergency fund. So we had to kind of use a lot of our emergency fund this year, and I'm hoping to rebuild that back up. The next one is focus on making more scratch-made food. So reducing the amount of processed foods we have in our home and really work on making more foods that my family can eat that is cheaper, because it will be cheaper when you count the ingredients, and higher quality. So I am very much an ingredient home, and my family gets upset with that because we don't necessarily always have snack foods, but we have leaned towards snack foods here lately, and I want to be able to make them myself. So that's a goal. Do I think it will be attainable this year? I don't know. I can try though. Practice gratitude daily. So this is something that I've been doing. I write down 3 goals every day. They're not necessarily for the day. They could be for the month. And so far this month they've all been the same because it's my 3 monthly goals for this month in January. And I will tell you right now, I want to lose 5 pounds this month. I want to do well in school so I can continue on my doctorate journey. And I want to budget daily and try not to overspend. So those are my 3 goals for this month. They may be my 3 goals for every month for the rest of the year. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. Those are priorities right now. And then I write something I'm grateful for. And today is I am grateful for friends. I love my friends. They keep me going. I can complain to them. They're wonderful. They listen and they don't judge. Isn't that a TikTok trend? We listen and we don't judge. That's what friends do. I would also like to take 2 trips, one to Orlando Studio and one to Disney World. Now, am I going to be able to do it this year? Don't know, but we're going to try and shoot for it. Here's a major goal. I would like to make $150,000 this year. I've never made $150,000 on my own. I've never made $100,000 on my own that I'm aware of. So this is the year. I am going to do my damnedest to get that done. Enjoy my home and work life. So I don't want to just work to work. I want to enjoy the work I do, but I want it to be able to enjoy my home life and not have it conflict. I'm really bad about saying yes to things and not knowing when I need a break. This year, no is okay to say, and I accept that. Also, I am only going to work within a certain amount of hours. It can wait till the next day. There's no real emergencies here. As a realtor, I would like to sell 15 homes. That is extravagant for me because last year, to be honest, I didn't sell any homes. And you know why? Because I took a break. I took a break from real estate and I started my own business. That leads me to my next goal. I am a transaction coordinator for realtors. I would like to assist in at least 60 homes. You know what? So far, got 2 for this month. So we're working towards that goal. Lastly, and this is funny because I got this calendar last year and I wrote my goals for this year, is to start an LLC, which I've already accomplished. How great is that? So those are my goals. These are the things I would really like to do this year. I also wrote down some books I'd like to read. And the first one I put down was Pray First, and it is by Chris Hodges. And I will tell you, I got it for Christmas, put it on my Christmas list. It is 17 chapters. I'm on chapter 11. I just started reading it a couple days ago. And it is wonderful. So far, it really talks about like different ways to pray, but it more focuses on just building a relationship with God. So I really highly recommend that book if you are interested in learning different ways to pray and just building that relationship. I have some other ones like Rich as Fuck. I think that sounds funny and intriguing, and I would like to get in that mindset because I know mindset's important. The Key to Living the Law of Attraction, Style Therapy. You've got to read this book is another one. I have about 15 books I would like to read, including, these are all mostly self-help books, which is interesting, but I also have some non-fiction, not fake, yes, nope, fiction. I have fiction books, they're fake. That's how I remember them, that I want to read too. So we'll get on that in between classes and schoolwork. And then if these books sound familiar, you may be a fan of the podcast, The Law of Attraction Has Changed My Life. It is one of my favorite podcasts. Francesca Amber is hilarious, and she has a book club. I am not a part of the book club, but she does mention what book she's reading. Next, I want to talk about, because this is my year, right? This is all about things we want to do this year, is our dream big home project list. I would like to expand my patio in the back, start a garden. Once again, I mean, same goal, but different spots. Paint the interior of my home. We have started. We have not finished. We need to get that done. Get some new landscaping going on. Get new bar stools for my island. Maybe get a new couch. I'm working on my husband on that one, whether he thinks we need to do. Basically, keep the house clean and organized. I can get in a good habit and then I'll drop off. But our house I don't think is dirty, but we have a dog that sheds a lot, so it feels dirtier right now, so I want to keep it clean and organized. Here's one. Get rid of stuff that is not used or needed. So I need to really cut back on belongings. I can always think, oh, I may have a use for that. No, I haven't used it. Get it out. That's my goal. Get it out of this house. Minimize this house as much as possible. Our dogs ate a little piece of our wall, so I want to get that in our trim fixed up. Now that they're older, I think we may be able to accomplish that. My husband fixed it and they ate it again, so that's a problem. Anyhow, last is to buy a stand-up garage-ready freezer for our garage, because if I save the money, I would like to purchase a half a cow or a quarter cow, a pig, those types of things, so that we have the food that we need and we don't have to constantly go to the grocery store. And I've found that it seems to be a little bit cheaper by the pound if we buy in bulk. This is all in my planner, by the way, and I will make a video just on all my planners because I have 3 that I use plus my phone. So financial goals, and I love this because I can really focus on different things. So increase my credit score, budget and stick with it. This month I'm having a little bit of trouble already, but it's because I budgeted and it was a little bit off, but I'm learning. That's what happens. Be grateful for all funds. So what this means is if I find a quarter in the back seat of my car, I'm going to be thankful for that quarter. Thank you, God, for giving me that quarter. Does it sound crazy? No, not to me, because I know gratitude is where it's at. The more thankful I am, it seems like the more blessings are bestowed on me, so I need to be grateful for every little thing. Reduce expenses by making and growing our own food relates to my other goals. Reducing my debt. I did put a number there. I just don't want to share it out here. I would like to get a raise at my full-time job. Usually we get a raise every year, but it's not guaranteed, so I'm hoping to get a raise at my full-time job. I would like to earn at least $150,000. So that's between my 2 businesses and my full-time job. I would like to make that. I think it's possible. It may put us in a different tax bracket, which could cause other issues, but you know what? If it happens, God will provide and it will be fine. I don't need to worry about it. I want to save money each month for all my annual fees that are due. Save money each month for a deposit on desired vehicle. So my car is paid off, but I traded it in for orthodontic bills for my kids. And I would like to put a good down payment on a new vehicle for myself. I've got 2 teenage boys. One is going to start driving soon. He has his learner's permit. The other one is eligible to get his learner's permit, so I'm sure he will be getting it soon. So I may have 2 drivers by next year, and we're going to need more vehicles. We only have the 2, one for my husband and one for me, so that is a big deal. I did again start an LLC for my business. I was able to highlight that and check it off. Pay my business taxes quarterly. I got a new business. You're supposed to pay them quarterly. I think it helps if you do, like, especially if you overpay, like in the year, it may help our tax situation. So it's important for me to focus and make sure that's done. Pay for a trip to Orlando Studios, pay for a trip to Disney, assist buyers and sellers with real estate needs. As a realtor, 15 homes, transaction coordinator work, close at least 60 homes. So all of my goals are pretty much tying in together. And again, these aren't resolutions, these are goals. I have, so each month I have something very particular I want to do. So for January, lose 5 pounds. Financial goals for all this month I wanted to do was list all debts in a becoming debt-free book, which I have done. So I have met that goal. I listed all of my debts, and it really brought to light how much is owed and what I need to do to get that amount done. School goal is to do well and pass my next class, period. Business goal, close 2 houses as a TC, gain 1 client. So far, I have 2 houses scheduled to close as a transaction coordinator, and I need to either gain a client as a realtor client, or I need to gain a client that I am assisting to buy or sell. So still working on that, and I know that's going to take a while, but it's going to happen. And I may not get 1 client this month, and I may get 2 next month, but I have faith it's going to happen. And then I have a fun goal, and I would like to just go to the movies. Yes, it costs money. For the 4 of us, between tickets and snacks, it's around $100. But we're going to make it. We're going to have a fun goal. We're going to go to the movies. And if we don't go to the movies, maybe we can have a movie night at the house where we have popcorn and candy and whatever. Just something with my family. I have a purge list, which I need to go over. I'm going to get rid of old clothes and shoes that I don't wear, old blankets, broken electronics, unwanted holiday decor, which my husband tried to get me to do yesterday and I refused, but we're going to get it done. Pantry items. So anything that's expired that we know is not good, I need to get out of my pantry. Anything that we bought that we know we're not going to eat that's still good, I need to donate it to a food box. So those are things I need to get done, and I need to shred any documents that need to be shredded. I did put another little financial goal underneath there that says track expenses and save $100. We're working towards that. We're tracking our expenses. We're working towards saving. And then I have just some cute little quotes here. This year is your year. Your potential is endless. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So those are my goals, and I will update you on how we're doing with those goals and update you on our goals for next month. And I'll probably do a video on planning and organization, because that is the one thing I am good at. I am good at organizing. But it is dinner time in our family's house, and I have boneless barbecue ribs in the oven, and we are getting close to getting them done, and you probably hear my son in the background making a ton of noise. So I think it's time for me to quit this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to try and upload something every day. Not guaranteed, but I am going to try. Anyhow, I love you all. I hope you have a fabulous Monday and a happy new year. Write down your goals. Let's discuss. Put them in the comments. What is it? Subscribe. I don't know how to do this. I'm learning. Anyhow, I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous day. Bye-bye.